So the champs are locked in and loading. You know what to do. Head over to Twitter and send either hashtag TIPWin or hashtag DIGWin and share your picks over on LOL eSports. We will check those out as we go through the game and tally up the votes.
In these team fights. Uh-oh. Solo Dragon being interrupted here. Gate gets a good combo.
Gate
More damage. Oh! Both back up!
Going face to face with Apollo there, finds a Fate's Call. Gates got himself in a bad spot. There was no connection between the mid lane here from Impulse. Gate goes back in. He may actually be able to stay alive. He finally goes down to Apollo. The fight's on now. Mash up on the backside, still able to deliver damage. Now the top laners have joined with TPs, and that's going to be Billy Boss going down. Now they're on to Kirei. That's a spooky ghost. That's a kill as well, a double for Pyrian. And now they're on to Shifter. Should be able to get himself out of this. But what looked super messy for Impulse was actually them being able to get there in time.
Yeah, it was the solo laners collapsing. Pyrian coming from mid lane and the teleport from Seraph collapsing in on Team Dignitas, who overextended like we were talking about.
But really giving each other a lot of space here. Dragon, once again to be attempted. Impulse grabbed the first one off a engage and then disengage. Now we'll see if Dignitas, they do look like they have the resources. Maybe a smite here from Proxen if he can get himself over the wall.
He's looking to go in. He has flash too, he can get back out.
A little too early.
Hard, well, it's really hard to go.
Yeah.
It's really hard to go with the, against the Callista Red. Proxen not able to get it. Doesn't have to burn his flash to get back out though. Billy Boss and Seraph duel up top. Oh, the flash!
You were wondering how this would play out, Kobe. Now in a 2v2. It's going to now be a 3v3, but we've already lost Seraph. DPS down for Impulse's side. Billy Boss trying to squeeze his way out of here, but he can't get out. Taken down by Proxen. Kirei on the chase. He's got the brush. He's got the slow. He's got it charged up once again for more fight. Proxen on the bot. He gets slowed by the chilly spooky ghost. Kiwi Kid throws one back, but the tunnel was already started. That was actually huge. Proxen, however, could not get that knock up. A huge hit from Gate. Kiwi Kid goes down, and Impulse somehow seemingly continues to turn these fights.
Well, they did. Team Dignitas actually could have come out even further ahead. They didn't chase that a little bit further. Teleport turns it. He cancels it and leaves him.
Hey,
keep jumping. Oh, Billy Boss, no faith in Apollo's ability there. Apollo still had flash too, and there were so many spears.
Dude, it's the zoning.
A little bit dangerous, and I don't expect him to go past the river because of that.
TP.
Oh, teleport is used though.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, he missed.
I was hoping he saved it for Seraph, but he didn't actually see Seraph coming in. Wow. 3's a crowd, but 4, I don't even know. That's just uninvited.
Well,
take down Billy Boss.
Because the teleport is used, Team Dignitas know that no other lane. Oh. Well, Billy Boss does have teleport.
Oh, man. Impulse.
I don't think they know, though.
They just pulled the okie doke. Dignitas didn't know.
Well, there's a scuttle crab taken, so they know they just can't get there. 2-item power spike here for Fiora. So if he can go buff up some minions. No teleport though, and Kirei initiates.
I'm on Mash. They try to get him. Kirei very, very low, but Mash only one more hit, and he does get the Apollo javelin to the chest. Gate's gonna be the next one going down. Billy Boss hammers him to the ground, and the dunks are left and right for Dignitas right now. And a Baroned up Impulse makes a whoopsie.
Let's
Pyrian doing what he can. We see this fight between Billy Boss now, knocked up to the air. No more mana for Seraph. He's just left to auto attacks now, and it's under the turret. Gets pushed back, and he actually saves him a little bit. I don't think it would have taken him down either way.
This is an odd game indeed, Riv. All right, let's see what's traded now.
Everything's normal.
They were thinking about trading an inhibitor turret.
Whoa!
For the Dragon, but they got caught at Dragon as well.
Dignitas does not have the right to back in their own jungle. Proxen still on the chase, super deep on this one. He's got his snorkel on. And Kirei, one last auto attack. The glitter takes down Kirei. Also another kill onto Shifter. What is happening right now? That's the
Apollo's getting killed.
Now they're in the base. What is he? Coast to coast. Impulse is just not stopping.
They win the game, man.
They're on to the Nexus.
They won the game.
I cannot even believe this game. What? Nexus is going down. 26 minutes for Impulse to take down Dignitas. Yeah, that just happened. Impulse wins the game. past weeks. Let us know which team you think has the edge in this match. Tweet hashtag C9win or hashtag TSM win to @LOL eSports. And we'll update the fan vote once we are into game. Those lineups right there. I hope this is going to be a bloody mess of the game because
lead over Bjergsen, and Rush has a significant lead over Svenskeren. Meanwhile, Double Lift, is able to work up marginal CS lead for himself as far as 80 carry matchup gets coming back to TSM. So Cloud9 are able to take that first
Still have some time on Rift Herald before it goes off the map. So Cloud9 says, let's pick it up. We don't really have much more we can pressure without getting in a dangerous spot. They've actually moved this game forward quite quickly.
Themselves. I don't think Sneaky can push quick enough, even with the Rift Herald on top lane, to make TSM pay for this dragon, unless Rush lands some God Spears here on the Double Lift. Not going to be the case.
They got the ward.
We have to send somebody back here. Yeah, he's going back to try and defend against Sneaky.
Got at least one. It's too tricky of a game to play.
Continue trading turrets here, 1 for 1. TSM actually pretty happy to do this.
They're on the inhibitor turrets. That means it's probably going to be faster here. They're going for balls, though. The focus is off to make sure they get one down. If balls can stop them on this, Cloud9.
That might be enough time for Jensen to get back and defend, though.
All right, one goes down, a minute and a half on the Dragon, so after we see this inhibitor battle, that will be on the board. No, Balls goes down, he comes in with Jensen. A little bit of false sense of security. The Monsoon saves him, but also saves Double Lift to slip away from dying. The inhibitor goes down. Now it's on TSM to stay in the base with home guards active 30 seconds ago. If C9 can make it back in time to close out a fight, Jensen's gonna try to stop backs, and the team is staying in the bot lane. Oh, Hunter gets proc! That's the lockdown, the Winter's Bite, the punch, and the concussive blows do concuss Hunter.
So both
1-1, but inhibitors are falling.
Both top laners go down, being a little bit too aggressive, trying to defend, and Cloud9 comes out and inhibitor ahead, and they're still going.
What is going on today?
Tostado, baby, the demolitionist.
This is absolutely crazy. Jensen is looking, I don't think he saw a Double Lift.
Can TSM get a kill here, though? They've got home guards. Oh, good jump.
Nexus turret, 21 minutes in. This is where it gets scary. This is where we've been seeing teams falter, staying too far, too long, and overstaying their welcome. The laser misses high, but the final shots will not, coming from Svenskeren. The rest of the team onto balls. He just came back from being up, and it looks like he'll find himself back down once again. Double Lift gets that kill for himself, one after the other.
All right, now let's see if TSM can make anything. Oh, they're gonna overstay?
Just missed. There's the Abyssal Voyage actually coming in. Svenskeren just in range. One good lick. He gets Yellow Star on the backside.
How many licks does it take to stop Yellow Star?
He's going for multiple licks on multiple people. What an intake. Hunter teleports in, puts himself in the Glacial Tomb, and Jensen's going to be the first target. That's Double Lift's kill. The culling comes out, and it's going to get the kill with the laser. It picks up a double. Now they're moving forward. Rush looks to the entire TSM team as they start to take down his turrets, and C9 going a bit too hard.
The long-awaited flank from Hunter.
Up again, uses it on cooldown and takes Cloud9 off guard. These inhibitors falling as well for Cloud9. Rush falling as well. 8 seconds on members. 8 seconds on Jensen in mid. There is DPS coming out that will not allow TSM to finish the game, but they have completely swung this in their favor.
That was just an all-star.
Oh, it's not over! Balls. Balls comes in. They lost the Nexus turret throughout this. Are they really going to try to fight? Home guards are coming out. They know they have TSM on the back foot now. And this is going to be the damage. The ultimate's up for C9. They get a kill on Svenskeren. Can the chase be there? No spooky ghost to be used. No real slows unless high is in range. And Hunter gets himself over the wall with a claw. Remember the Nexus turret
to get it down. And is this going to be a really desperate play for them? Try and take advantage of Svenskeren being down. Svenskeren doesn't have a tunnel. An optimal tunnel. He can go to mid lane, though. This is really desperate. They're burning it down.
Holy macaroni.
Oh, Svenskeren gets there.
It's going to Rush. It's going to Cloud9. Svenskeren. It starts to fight. Sneaky takes a lot of hits. He is so low he can't come back in the fight. They want to peel out. They want to use these minions to save the base. They don't want to fight. Jensen. Oh no! He tombed him right on Jensen.
Rush just gave Jensen up there.
No.
He could have, oh man. So Rush was probably, okay, well, it's going to be the end of the game, it looks like.
This is,
we'll go over that later.
Everything happened happening. The fuse was lit and they just snuffed it out. TSM saw Cloud9 get Baron. They stomped that fuse out. There will be no explosion now from Cloud9. They go down and Team SoloMid in another very quick game on the day. 28 minutes on the clock.
Oh, can they finish so?
From coast to coast.
Baron up,
It may not even be over. They may stop this. Double lift goes in. He wants to make it happen. He's going for broke, but he actually relentless pursuits out. The minions are coming in. It's Bjergsen with the upgraded auto attacks. One more, and there's the hit. TSM will make it happen. They take down Cloud9.
Double lift right there, QSSing off the stacks from balls. The acquired taste drops off and he can't eat them.
Works out. Kobe's got it. We'll see if it happens. Tell us how you think it's going to play out, though. You always know what we think. Tweet your votes, hashtag TL winner, hashtag NRG win to @LOL eSports. Your voice can be heard as we take that poll. It's a little bit into the game. You'll see it on the bottom screen. You're looking to kill in. But Phoenix has that teleport as well. We may see that happen if this can't be a kill pulled in. Mid lane's getting some support love as well. Phoenix
setup.
comes down. Bot lane gets a kill. And they also thwart a gank in the mid lane from Conquan.
Great communication there.
There was actually a first time. This will be the first. Very nicely done. Moon throws the volatile spider out with Phoenix thinking it would be the cocoon. The mind games. Where's the pickup come from? That's Lorlos. He gets the poppy kill onto Alistar in a trade back and forth.
That comes to anything. I guess Impact used his teleport to get back to lane earlier, so not a big deal. Oh, they're coming in for it again. Good pillar.
Wow. Makes it look so easy, but it may not be that easy. Onto the turret. They pursue Impact. And they get the kill they were looking for. It goes over to Lorlo.
Oh, GBM actually wants to answer here.
Oh no, he's
Nope, they're hovering mid.
quite a bit.
This is actually a pretty big pickup. I think since the recent nerf to it, the opportunity cost for taking Rift Herald is a lot smaller. You don't lose nearly as much health. And it's actually a really strong buff. It is going to push away from him, though, if he doesn't get there soon. So not really a big deal. Oh, look at this.
Boom! Right in the face! Straight to the kisser. Matt goes down. You ever taken a cow to the kisser, Kobe?
Slowly goes down there. The whittling of the top turret pays off. Rift Herald number 2 here for Team Liquid. Let's see if they can transition that into the bottom as well, because they can get that sort of domino effect, grab all of the outer turrets, and then go for that siege up. Still no dragon taken. Moon is down by it, but he's pretty behind, and he is Cinder Hulk, so I mean, he could go with Impact and do it, but they're just going to recall. Oh, they have a ping on it. Ah! Somebody called it. Moon cancels his recall. Impact comes over, and they're going to take that one for the Rift Herald. They heard the scream. They know it's free. This is going to be a bit of damage on Impact, though, and every bit counts with how close these duels have been between the solo side laners. All right, let's see if they do collapse.
The Victor first and then steal.
Because Kalista Ultimate is available and Flash on Alistar. They could do it.
All right, Conquan headbutt to a minion. Goes forward. Fates call out. We're going to get another pop-up as well.
Man.
So they go for the double tap on the crowd control. Dardoch is just a huge tank in the front line right now. Swinging and swiping. The hit goes on. That's the hammer shock. That's an impact possibly going down, but he stays alive. It goes under the turret. Team Liquid's been waiting for a fight this whole time, and have they gone too far? It is a 2-for-1. And it looks like they will be able to gain control.
That's definitely going to be the turret. It is completed already. Once he goes back and gets that death cap. Oh, here it goes.
Does he want it? Oh no, they get to Phoenix! The range was there! Phoenix now on the back line, in the eyes of Altec, and the laser gets off! That's what they needed. 2 DPS targets, or 1 for each team, is out. Conquan's down for crowd control and support. Moon's in a real bad spot, and he goes down. He couldn't even be safe under the turret. And Liquid in and out while tanking
GBM clean
and putting each other under the turret aggro perfectly. Micro in and out to make sure they get the kills they need, leaving only GBM any easier for NRG to kind of close in. Team Liquid's going to grab the dragon. That'll be their first one. 26 minutes. Nice time to get that 6% damage.
The trap spam with Siege is just so good. Oh, they're going to go for the fight. They brought Impact.
He said he was very hard to kill now in this fight. They're looking to try and get to Moon, just a bit squishier of a target. GBM's locked down, but that's really protecting him. He gets hit up. Lorlo, focus on the GBM. Altec pulls one in, and Conquan goes out. Piglet and Phoenix are actually in a safe spot. Impact's going to go down. They're focusing the tank. Do they have enough time? Yes, they do, because Piglet is on the outside firing in shots. That's double for him, and Altec has only been able to answer back with one so far. Dardoch really not necessary for the chase still, and it looks like Phoenix was going to
line, but that was really close to going NRG's way. GBM, this is your time to shine once again. Can he get another Baron steal with Victor? Ultimate is available, and they've got wards in the pit.
On the other side of the wall, Baron's down to 3,900.
They're just going to go for the pick instead.
Conquan, Unbreakable Will is on. GBM ult comes in. There's going to be a TP on that as well from Impact. Whoa! GBM gets absolutely deleted by Piglet and some outside damage. Altec's the next focus. He cannot afford to be in the fight. He rends out with a bunch of AoE damage from the rest of the team, and it's just not enough to clean up Team Liquid. They flow through this fight, and they're headed to Baron.
Bard Lux is so good at picking people off and disrupting the backline in team fights. Matt again finds a great backline tempered fate, is able to even follow up with a stun that time.
Oh, Moon! Get the spider!
He can't get into the pit.
Slap it with a broom! There, they got it.
Piglet's got the broom.
He's got
That's
it.
gonna be the Baron. But yeah, man, there's just so much long range CC here when you add Bard into the mix here with Lux.
Yeah.
And they're easily able to capitalize on it too. I mean,
good play so far from Liquid. Definitely a new-looking mentality from the entire team, and definitely a spot where they can start to change the season around. Renegades, TSM, and CLG were the three of the teams that they've lost against. And Renegades kind of being towards the bottom, TSM and CLG, teams that may not expect to beat the first week, but now it's looking like Team Liquid could change the second half of this
ridiculous amounts of gold. Piglet went deathless. He stayed cool, and they won the team fights because of him. Oh, the stun on the GBM.
Lorlo over the wall. That's going to be the knock-up. I don't think they're going to be able to get too much off of that with Conquan throwing them back and forth, but they do have Impact, a guy they may be able to kill. He flashes out. That's the ultimate coming in from Lorlo, or I'm sorry, Hammershock, and they start going in. Altec's going to be hit up as well on the right side if they can catch him. Moon now going to be the one going down as the Nexus is taking pressure from the bottom inhibitor being down. And NRG is trying to make some split decision, or split second plays, I should say. And it's costing them way too much. Lorlo and Phoenix now inside the base, looking to finalize another kill. He gets the Blade of the Rune King active off onto Phoenix, stays alive. But Team Liquid with quite a punishing game in 34 and a half minutes. 20-7 on the scoreboard. Team Liquid take down NRG.
Much smoother win here from Team Liquid than the first two games that we saw today, and from any game that we've previously seen from Team Liquid.
And use hashtag CLG win or hashtag Fox win to let us know who you think's going to win this one. Right now, the teams sit at 2-2 for CLG, 1-3 for Echo Fox. So the scores look similar, but this is going to be a tough test, I think, for Echo Gold lead for Stixxay because he got solo turret gold. You're seeing Huhi with an 800 gold lead as well, 900 even, of his laning prowess here. And now the push in towards Stixxay. There's the arcane shift. The point-blank flash finding. Not a chance for Key. Now bot lane tier 2 under fire. Smithy over on the wall, so you can always jump across with the tunnel. And there's a flash pulverize. They really want Stixxay. A lot of damage being dealt. Now, can they do enough to kill him off? It's close, but he flashes away to safety. Afro survives as well, and already a kill picked up thanks to the grand challenge of Darshan. They've actually managed to heal up quite a bit. CLG get a kill, and they may kill it before CLG shows up, but can they leave before they do? And they realize the answer is no.
Big has pretty good flank position if they want to go for something.
But Stixxay in, but the Cocoon's not going to land. They do, however, nearly kill off Aframu, who is ulted back in to stay alive. And here comes the push back in. Aframu does go down, but there's still the ability to push into Echo Fox, who he jumps right forward. Big headbutts him away. Darshan will still get stunned. Did not quite repose at the right time to account for how long that would take. Quickly repelling to stay alive as best he can, but Smithy's on the hunt.
Yep, I think it'll be an extended 1-for-1 here. It's just a matter of how far you can extend this play for. Yeah, Huhi should be in position to take this kill as well, which is ideal for CLG.
There it is. Even got a crit at the end of it all, so 320 damage dealt there. And Huhi doing very well for himself now. 126 CS, both, well, 2 of the 3 kills for his team. and very dominant. It looks like his previous Corki game where he nearly single-handedly took the game over, and now CLG forcing Echo Fox back can just take this Dragon uncontested. You're seeing that even under the best of intentions, Echo Fox just can't get enough done. CLG are always reacting in time and taking what they need.
Echo Fox had a nice flank there from Big, but they kind of makes it bad doors.
Yeah, it really does. They never got the general opportunity after that one. Now, Solo versus Darshan already going to trigger all 4 vitals, so Darshan's going to be full health before too long, but you're seeing just a stats battle. Solo getting a lot back, but then realizing, okay, well, his ult timed out, no more healing left to get. Darshan easily winning the duel, and this is what happens. You're ahead as Fiora, 2 full items already done. Not too hard.
Yep. Tough life as Trundle when you lose a stats war. That champion is basically a giant troll of stats.
Yep.
So once he loses with his ultimate on, not many more options.
Not a lot left. Well, here we go. Afro, proper tanking. Make sure that someone's always in the right spot to hit the eye.
Who are they going to give it to? Kobe was talking about this.
Yep.
Yeah, the jungler.
Oh, look at that.
Stixig gets to play safe. Look how fast he is with that Rift Herald buff as well on Smithy. Now if he takes too much damage, he can even recall back faster.
Oh, that's not good for Grigney. Finding his goodbye. Did not need to stay out there against 3 people of CLG. Triforce into rapid fire cannon on Huhi is the most uncounterplayable turret killing build you can get. Because you just get to Triforce and energize hit something from outside of turret range.
Yes.
And just be annoying. It's not really DPS.
And then outside of that, you're poking them down. Yeah, that's a great way to start if you're on the losing side of that.
So Dragon has respawned, but Counterlogic Gaming sweeping away all the wards, and all the blue trinkets are down, so there are no safe ways to get vision. Aphromoo is already on zoning duty. You can see Echo Fox running around the long way, but Rend is still stacking up.
That's a scout. They have a lot of spears in there.
This would be almost impossible, and there we go. Spice down to 650, and then the pickup. Darshan now overextends into Solo. He did not need to fight that hard. Gave away a kill, but CLG got the Baron.
Maybe he was hoping to draw a collapse while the Baron was happening and win a fight in the chaos. In reality, though, it will just delay CLG's ability to 4-1 with the Baron buff, and really, really hampered, actually, because Darshan won't have Baron-empowered minions in his split pushing anymore.
I mean, you see... Oh, that was a perfect filler.
Yep.
He thought he could win. He was so low, but he healed too much. They've still got to be careful, though. CLG, again, out of mana. Solo got his ulti back up. Now Smithy rejoining this one, but Grigney healthy enough to defend. And now they pick up Big. They managed to blow through the ulti cooldown and still get through that one. Bottom lane inhibitor now also a target, and CLG just withstanding the damage well enough to not be really afraid here. Flash knockup. They really wanted to this one. Grigney is going to go down. Stixig gets that kill. 7-2 in this one. And Echo Fox running away. Darshan recalled, TP'd back in. 2 inhibs down. The minions are onside the base already, so Nexus turret number 1 is gone. Solo now going to be attacked as Nexus turret number 2 going to go as well, and CLG will close this one out. 33 minutes the game time. They should not be stopped here as they continue to fight for a couple more seconds, but that will be the game. CLG 3-2 and tied in 2nd place.
And honestly, even though this was a 33-minute game, CLG played very clean throughout, only suffering 2 deaths. Darshan on a little bit of over-aggression in a split push, and Aphromoo a little bit too ambitious in one of the early team fights.
Tweet @LOL eSports with hashtag IMT win if it is going to be that, or hashtag REN win. If the Renegades going to move back up the standings, I did misspeak earlier. They're currently 1-3. If they drop this game, they go back down to tied for 9th with Echo Fox. If they win,
and that's exactly why Graves can be so powerful in the top lane, because the turret is an instant detonation for the Q.
Renegades, of course, showing they have 2 people there under the turret. Level 4 on Remy. This is a bit dangerous. Rainover pulverized. The flash. He gets himself knocked up to 6. The push in for Remy. Yes, first blood. Rainover got so much farm, and now the other 2 taken out. Renegades unaware of how many people were down on this side of the map. 4v2, 2 kills picked up.
Completely surprising me that he was level 6, but he was level 6 that whole time.
OQ's really? Out of summoners. This will be another one. What a great chase.
Well, there you go. Immortals takes control of the game right there. Renegades thinking they should have the experience edge early on, but really they do not, because Rainover got a lot of experience just in the lane swap. Can't headbutt towards him. Corki can't Valk into his zone, and Nidalee couldn't leap to get on him either. Like, it's an incredibly safe pick against those people who are going to close on him. And Rainover, once again, with some really solid early game pressure.
0-0-2, doing just fine for the team. Mooney gonna let Rainover. It looked really cool, though. And Rainover wants to look cool walking to the top lane here. RF's going to be in a pretty bad spot. Lands the Q slow, lands the point blank ulti, and he's going to save the pushback until he's right in front of the wall, but doesn't actually land the stun. So it's going to be a flash from Hootie. Wow! Rainover really wanted that kill, so Hootie's going to zone the team out as he walks back outside the base.
He flashed into the base to close that kill. That's how slow the collapse would have been from Renegades, and then they go on crumbs.
They don't quite kill him off, and now it's really bad for Rainover. Stops the headbutt, so a flash pulverize comes in. There comes Swish, there comes Adrian, and they're still dying though. It's a bit too aggressive for Immortals. Hooney still gets some heals. He's gonna get hit up by Cork. He gets another heal, starts running away. He might actually stay alive somehow. Another heal from Adrian. Crumbs on the side, can he dodge? Actually has no mana, but we'll go in for the execute. Picks that one up, and exhaust comes through as well. Adrian's in a bad spot, gets chunked out as well, and wow! Over-aggression by Immortals.
The banana ambulance was not enough. Worthy attempt for the kill from Hooney. This actually opens up a window for them to just go straight for the dragon, since Hooney just pulls the opponent jungler off the map with the combo. Yeah. And for all the aggression Immortals has shown in the past games, this is the least amount of initiation we've seen from them.
Yeah.
Which will create some maybe interesting choices later on in this game. Renegades also sticking pretty close, I would have to say, when we consider the fact that he is 40 CS over top. Never mind, there goes Alex.
Alex spawns Belter, who's already been exhausted as well. He can't even flash out successfully, and whoa! The solo kill for Alex Itch opens up a lot of this game.
Someone makes a play on their own, and it's not Remy that had to do it. So they're now getting counter-engaged on. What?
Well, someone made a play against Remy at the same time. She goes down the silence zone. Underneath the Poppy knockup guarantees no escape tools available for Alex, even if the flash were up. You're going to see that mean
how fast Wild Turtle can take this down.
like his team's not even around to defend him. This is always interesting. We talked about last game, the mind games and lane swaps, doing it without vision and you know, reacting based on what you think your opponents are going to do. A little bit of that here. RF actually late to the party, realized Dragon's been taken down, walks into where he knew the team was taking Dragon, flanked by Hooney, attacked by Wild Turtle, dodging forward, really wants his kill to happen, but look how fast RF's running, but Hooney cutting out the escape path, blocks the Q off the wall, couple more shots will do it, there's the kill picked up, but a dive in the mid lane, one kill already goes through onto Pobelter, and now the push continues. Gravity Field buys a bit more time, but still, this is not something that can be easily defended. Rainover really wants it onto OQ, though, and they get quite a bit of damage. Adrian puts in the heals. Wild Turtle chasing onto Crumbs, flashing away. OQ really wants to get out of this fight, but Wild Turtle walking into a 1v3, healed up by Adrian. Maybe a bit more than he wanted, but the root comes through to Crumbs. Now Rainover once again on the chase. Can he kill off Remy? Yes, she goes down. Now Hooney flashing in, just misses, but now Wild Turtle picks up where his teammate left off. They're going after everybody now. Crumbs and OQ, the last two alive. Stun doesn't land, but it's enough to knock down the Nidalee. And now Wild Turtle smells blood.
And I guess they're just going to keep OQ busy here by chasing him down with the Poppy and Illusion.
Yeah, he's going to die.
Yeah, they're going to check.
What? Hits the minions. There's the stun. There's the kill. Wild Turtle has got like 7-0-3.
Oh, but because they chased...
Minutes in onto the inhibitor already. RF and Hooney in a bit of a battle. You see RF actually holding up in the matchup quite nicely. Two-man stun comes through from Remy. And now Rainover has to walk backwards. Not the tankiest person ever. Remy with the ultimate on is definitely that, but still getting whittled down and still drops another kill for Wild Turtle, who is now legendary.
Alex used the package, I think, to get out of the base, and Wild Turtle, he's just going to keep hitting people.
And it's going to do so much damage. Of course, a hugely fed Lucian. The team is basically full health thanks to Adrian's efforts here. And as minions die, the health bar comes back up. Already a pickoff. Pobelter getting killed for himself. OQ now running away. Very injured as well. Double inhib's already taken down. Wild Turtle again. Always wants to go forward.
Yeah, he is so strong right now, and he has the healing backup of his Bloodthirster as well as this Rocket. Immortals looks to just be steamrolling through Renegades for the win here.
They're looking for, what, the third sub-30-minute win of the day, actually. A lot of very one-sided fights here as Immortals pushing in, killing people inside the base. Wild Turtle gets his 11th kill, a triple inside the Renegades base. The Nexus will go down just after 29 minutes, and Immortals still cannot be stopped. 5-0.
The second 11-kill Lucian game Wild Turtle has had already in 5 games. A nice quick finish for Immortals in what was a bit of a slow start.